Hey, this is Rex, and you're watching the Brick Ninjas. Alright, so I got the deluxe edition of the new Metallica album, Hardwired to Destruct. It's vinyl, it's really cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. I'm going to give a separate video as a review of the actual music on the album, what I like, what I didn't like, and things like that. But we're going to talk about the actual box set that the deluxe edition comes in and the discs. So first, let's talk about this cover. I think it's a cool photo. However, I don't like it as a cover. Metallica's first few albums, the covers are really awesome, especially Master of Puppets and Injustice for All are really cool covers. I like actual artwork as covers. To me, photos or pictures or things like that are manipulated in Photoshop are not really what I would consider album cover art. But, you know, this is what Metallica wanted to do. It's an interesting idea. I know it's like a bunch of like angry faces and stuff coming out, but I was hoping for something a little more detailed, in-depth, and something that I could look at for hours, like Master of Puppets or Injustice for All, and just kind of look at every nook and cranny and crack and cross and blade of grass and hand and all that stuff that just kind of pulls you in and makes you want to look at every part of it. Anyways, this is the cover for that. It's a box. Side of it says Hardwired to Self-Destruct. The deluxe is, I'll show you the whole box actually together. Here. That's the back of it. Kind of a little more artistic there, where the pictures are a little more manipulated. It's a pretty thick box. It came with a lot of stuff. So let's open it up. A lot of bubble wrap in here. First thing that's really cool are the buttons. Comes with 8 buttons. This is probably the coolest one from the actual song Hardwired. And then each one is just there's like one of each band member. There's 8 of them. One that says Metallica. Oops. James looking all freaky. Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And then they got the new kind of M logo. It's a little bit digitally distorted. So that's that. Comes with a card. On the back of this card is a download code, which I've already used anyway, so even if you figure it out, you wouldn't be able to get it. But got the digital download for the albums I have on my digital device. Comes with a CD of all the extras that are on the album, which is that right there. On the cover, it looks like they put a picture of James on Lars's neck. And that's what the CD looks like. You got some bubble wrap. I'm sure you care about that. Now, each vinyl record comes with a insert, one of the band members. So here's James, Kirk, Rob, and Lars. Each record also comes with a lyrical insert. So for disc A and B, this is it right here. All the lyrics and cool pictures and stuff. And like I said, I like the pictures as an insert and stuff. I think that's cool, but as an album cover, it just doesn't really, I don't really like it. So here is the actual thing the disc goes in, or the vinyl goes in. The forget what you call these things. I have a pretty big vinyl collection, a lot of old Iron Maiden records, and some newer Iron Maiden records, and Metallica. I've got Carcass's artwork in blue, which is really cool. Maybe I'll show that on the next video. That's a really cool favorite of mine. Anyway, so this is for the first one, and you can see this is where you slip the vinyl into. And of course they all have protective sleeves. I guess you could call that a sleeve. So this is what disc A comes in. There's A and B. Now, each disc is a different color. It's hard to tell unless you see this in just the right light. It's blue. I mean, you can probably see it in here. But if you look at it with light coming through it, see if I have a flashlight on me actually. You can see that's blue, and it's got some like marbling in there. Really, really cool. What I think is really, really cool, I was reading an interview with Lars, and they actually, when Metallica started their record label, they bought a vinyl press. So I'm going to see if I can put in a picture later or something of this. But if you look on the disc, you can see where it says Blackened Records and Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And on the back it says Made on the Metallica press. Which I was like, man, that's super cool. They bought their own vinyl press. And they actually press these records at HQ in San Francisco. And that's where they come from. So when you're literally getting something that came from where Metallica chill and actually recorded the album, it's all done in one place. And I think that's super cool. Really, really freaking awesome. Let me drop this in here. So now here's the disc B. See? Here. Pretty interesting pictures there. How they superimposed. Okay. Here's the actual sleeve for the disc B and C. I don't know if these are real MRIs of the guys or not. I don't know if they would actually do that. Okay, so the first disc is blue. Of course, you can see this comes on a sleeve, and you can probably already tell what color it is. It's going to be yellow. Almost has like a greenish hue to it, but the marbling looks pretty cool. You know, I don't think I need to shine a light through there. You can get a good idea of what it looks like. Pretty cool. Again, you can see all the where they actually wrote on the disc, or it's actually on the die, where it says made on the Metallica press, make our own vinyl, Blackened 0031-1-D. I mean, this is freaking awesome to me that they are as much a fan of vinyl as they are to actually buy a press. And I think the newest presses you can get were made in like 1983. So this is some pretty vintage stuff. I don't know if anybody's making new presses. If they are, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. I would like to know about that. Because as far as I know, all vinyl presses, like they haven't made a new one since like 1983. So I imagine Metallica bought a press that was built back then, back in the dawning of their career, the infancy of Metallica. Okay. So here is the last disc. If I can get this over here. And it looks like all it has on it is Lords of Summer. I'm going to be very surprised if that's all that's on there. But let's see. There's the sleeve. The weird looking stuff on it. I think this was more of what you saw advertised before, was this picture a lot. Which is pretty cool looking. I'll show one more of the sleeve insert here, where it says Lords of Summer, and you got Lars there. And then on the back, it just kind of has all the information about this, the tracks and stuff on here. Discs 1 and 2, bonus disc 3, CD, When a Man Cries, you know, all the credits they need to give for royalties and stuff when they sell this album. As those respective songwriters will get a cut, like maybe 10%, or not 10%, I should say. They might get like 2 or 3 cents per album sale. That's when you get into music stuff. Alright, so all that is on here is Hardwired Live on the very back, and then Lords of Summer. So wow, okay, cool. And this is red. It's got the marbling again. All the same stuff, you know, on the Metallica press and hardwired, made on the Metallica press. Okay, really, really cool. Like I said, I'm a big vinyl fan. I think it's cool that Metallica made a special edition of these discs, each with different colors, because I'm sure in the future it'll just be black, and only the people who got the first run, first pressing, will probably have gotten the colored discs. So hopefully this will probably go up in value. I only bought one. I'm only going to buy one. I'm not going to hang it on the wall. I'm going to play it and listen to it and enjoy it as records are supposed to be enjoyed. Now the rest of this is just more bubble wrap, okay? And this got this little, you know, fold that over so that you can open it. But that's the actual box part. So that's the new Metallica album, the deluxe edition. Of course, I have it on my iPhone. I also have the vinyl, and I got that CD, which is just the extra stuff. I highly recommend getting this if you're a vinyl fan. It looks cool. It's super cool to have. It's not that expensive. I think I got it for about a little over $60. It was delivered on the day that it came out, and it just looks super cool. I think it's really cool that Metallica is so into vintage stuff, such as vinyl and just the way records look. Like I said, I have a record collection from, you know, all kinds of different bands and different music, and I just think it's so cool to look at a gatefold or a large disc, because you get like more definition of the picture. The album actually is like has artwork on it that you're supposed to look at for a while, that goes with kind of the concept of the album and whatever the band or the artist was feeling at the time. And vinyl is just cool. Like, I can't explain it, but when I listen to vinyl, it's like a whole different experience. And it's not, I don't listen to vinyl because of the quality of the sound. The sound's fine. If I want to listen to really quality sound, I usually I'll go to a CD or something like that. But listening to a record for me is just a different experience. You just put it on and you let it go, and you get to experience the album in a very different way, in a very long play way, I guess is how you can say it. I really, really enjoy listening to records, and probably about once or twice a week I'll put one on my record player and just, while I'm eating dinner or something, I'll just let the whole album, side A, play, and side B. Vinyl is just so super cool to me in that sense. Anyways, that's my take on vinyl. That's why I got that record. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this vinyl set. If you have a vinyl collection, let me know about some of the records you guys have, what you think looks really cool. And let me know if you want me to show off some more of the vinyl that I have. I might do a video next time for my Carcass Heartwork that was reissued a couple years ago when Carcass got back together, and they put out Heartwork, which was probably one of their best albums. And they had different colored vinyl, and you could pick which one you wanted. Of course, I love blue. That's one of my favorite colors. So I got the blue one. So I'll show that next time. I have a bunch of Iron Maiden records, AC/DC. Who else do I have? A lot of different stuff. Iron Maiden. I think I already mentioned that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment below about what you think about this video, what you think about vinyl, and like and subscribe. See you guys later.